The biggest tip you're going to get out of this whole video is how to get your money as fast as possible back. If you're in Thailand and you want your reimbursement and you want it quickly, this is how you do it. Stay tuned. Twin Seconds in Thailand Rob. Today is going to be more like a real talk kind of chat because I'm chill today. I'm not pumped up, excited, running around the streets like a madman with my crazy squirrel mentality. But yeah, I stayed up all night long and watching all kinds of stuff on Netflix. Anyway, the point of this video is how to get paid from your insurance company. Now, let me explain.
You don't know.
In the last video that I made right there, I was talking about Mark, my friend over here in Kamala. He had bought a new car after he had flood damage on his first car. He bought a car in Thailand. It was flooded this year. It was flooded. He was lucky enough that he had insurance on it for flooding, because if he hadn't, he would have just been SOL. It'd have been that simple. But he did have the insurance, so I'm gonna mix in health insurance, life insurance. What am I gonna get now? Car insurance, auto insurance, home insurance. But anyone that's ever had to deal with insurance companies before, you know this. They're very quick to take your money, and it's very lengthy usually to get it back, correct? Correct. Now, many of you come from countries that have your own health care that's already taken out. You don't have to worry about insurance. But Americans, we do. And usually it's always a problem of trying to get reimbursed for your medical bills. But in this case, we're going to talk about auto insurance as well as health insurance and how to get it back. After being over here, I've only had to use my insurance once, and that was 2 years ago, a year and a half ago when I had surgery. Two things happened. One, I tried to get my insurance company to pre-approve the surgery. It was a total nightmare for me because I've never went through the process over here. But that was a big sound for a small motorbike. But anyway, squirrel. But anyway, getting pre-approval, I found it difficult until I figured out how to fix it. Getting my money back, I found it difficult until I figured out how to fix it. Getting your car flooded, getting your insurance for it to buy a new car, very easy, but lengthy until I found this out. Here's what's going on. In America and most countries, you deal with insurance companies with a telephone or the internet or email. That's what I'm saying. So you file a claim on their website or you file a claim over the phone, and then they get back to you via the phone or via usually email. As we all know, that's usually the way it goes. And depending on what country you're from, you probably cannot go directly to the insurance company or the office and talk to people in person. It's usually frowned upon or just not even accepted. There's usually not a gateway to do that. However, here in Thailand, let me tell you something different, completely different. If you try to get your insurance resolved via email, via telephone, good luck. They try. I'm not saying that they don't try, but scheduling appointments, scheduling payments, getting payments confirmed. All of this can be a technical nightmare in Thailand over the phone or via email. So the moral of this whole story is this is the meat and potatoes of the whole story, and then you can turn the video off right after this. When Mark had his car flooded, they found out the car was unrepairable, and they said, yes, you are owed a claim. But the paperwork that was involved was so difficult. It had to be exact certain forms, filled out in a certain way. And it wasn't like he couldn't do it. It's just like it was an obstacle. Like some paperwork just can't be printed in your own home on a printer. It had to be double-sided. It was the point, the meat and potatoes, I'll get right to it. Go to the office. If you have a claim, let's just say you had a car that got flooded, like Mark, go to the office. First of all, you can get the claim started by phone. Just call up your insurance people and say, hey, the car's flooded. They will get the process started and rolling. But To get all the paperwork done, it's this simple. It doesn't need to be over the emails and the telephone calls and trying to meet up and forget all that. Once the appraisal is over and the car has been found damaged, once that's done, go to the insurance office. Now here's exactly what I was talking about. It's opposite from America. They will welcome you in the office. They will give you a cup of coffee. You will sit down, and within minutes you will have an adjuster sitting with you with all the paperwork pre-filled out, more than likely. All you have to do is sign, and that's it. It's that simple. You just need to go to the office. It sounds completely backwards from the rest of the world, because the rest of the world, they don't want you to come to the office. But in Thailand, I had the same problem with my insurance getting reimbursed on some smaller stuff when I had my surgery. And I was on the emails and back and forth and the website and back and forth. Then one day I was just here in Bangkok, and I went down to the main office, went to the elevator, 3rd floor, Pacific Cross, and literally sat down in a glass room, like a CEO table, a round table, had my cup of coffee. Within minutes, the adjuster came in, showed me 2 pieces of paper. He said, do you agree? Do you agree? Sign here, and done. Minutes. It was just minutes, and everything was completely resolved. So, cheers. If you come here from your country, you're probably going to think they don't want to see you at the office. But trust me, if you want to get stuff done and get it done correctly in Thailand, meet it face to face, person to person, and it will be resolved immediately and quickly. Now, I'm not saying that you can't get it done via email. For those of you that write in the comments, you're going to say, oh, I had no problem with that. I didn't say it couldn't be done that way. But I'm saying if you have some bumps, scheduling my payment for my surgery was a 2-month nightmare. When all I had to do was actually go to the hospital while the person was on the phone with the insurance company, and it was all resolved in 15 minutes. 15 minutes sitting or standing in the hospital with people on the phone, got it all worked out. But doing it via email and telephone, it took me 2 months, and then I just gave up and went to the hospital and did it in person. Had I known it was that simple, I would have went to the hospital to start with and said, let's get them on the phone and get it done, because they will. They'll call them up, and they actually answer the phones over here. You know, it's not that we appreciate your calls. We're sorry, but right now all of our lines are busy. If you'd like us to call you back, please leave your name and number, and the next representative will call you back within the next 24 to 48 hours. As you guys know, I've been with Pacific Cross now for 3 or 4 years. I'm completely happy with them. The link is right there in the comments section and the description on how to get in touch with my plan. If you want the exact plan that I have, which I personally don't have eye or dental on my insurance plan, because that stuff over here is so cheap. There's no reason to boost up your insurance plan for it, because the last time I checked, if you add dental onto your insurance with Pacific Cross, it gets a little bit pricey. So I didn't add that on. I just paid out of pocket for that. And I don't have, my package is very simple. It's basically for if hits the fan type of stuff, major surgery. If I get a boo-boo, I just go in and pay for it myself. But if you want to find a plan that would be perfect for you, just contact the link below and they'll take care of you. It's free. You don't have to worry. And if you want auto insurance or any kind of weird, funky insurance, like, I don't know, travel insurance, car insurance, other stuff, just weird stuff, I have a broker, an insurance broker that can locate the best company for you. And if you want to know that, just email me personally. Also, please become a Patreon, because then I can message you and send you videos personally. And I enjoy doing that. I'll sit at home. You ask me a question, I'll make you a personal video. It's so much quicker to answer personal questions in Patreon. I love the members on YouTube. My members on YouTube are awesome with the squirrels, especially for live chats, which we haven't done in a while. We need to do that again. But Patreon has the messaging system, and it's very easy for you to send me a message personally and ask me a question, and then I can fire back with a video straight to you, or we can do a video chat. Patreons, I need more Patreons for Christmas. This is what I'm asking for, please. Does that sound needy or what? Does it sound needy or what? But Christmas is coming. It's a time to ask for stuff, right? Oh my God, I forgot to ask my son what he wanted. Oh my God, I gotta call my son today. Thanks for reminding me, guys. I appreciate that. I gotta go now. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good one. Ask me any questions that you want. Put your comments down below about your insurance situation, recommendations. I don't care if you have someone else as your insurance. If you want to put a comment down there, it's no problem at all. Please let me know. And if you have questions about insurance, please become a Patreon. Ask me about it. If you only want to do it, it's like buying me a coffee, really, or a Leo, a big Leo. I should be like 4 big Leos. Oh, I would really like that for Christmas. 4 big Leos and a partridge in a pear tree. Bye.
I need